Welcome to my channel, you beautiful people. Please don't forget to subscribe and remember to hit that notification button so you never miss a video. Okay, so today is part 2 of us using machines here. Please check out part 1. I will leave the link in my description box. Today's machines are going to be leg workouts. So we're doing a compound movement on the leg press, and then we're moving on to 2 isolated movements where we're going to use one for the hamstrings and one for the quads. All right, people, let's have some fun. Okay, so in this segment, we're gonna start with the leg press. Yeah, the reason why I'm starting with leg press, I'll normally start with, if I'm doing legs, I'll normally start with compound movements before I do the isolated movement. So it's a compound movement because it's working different muscles in your legs. Yeah, so leg press is our first one. All right, let's get going. All right, so firstly, first thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you adjust the seat to where you've got a 90-degree angle at your knee when you put your feet up onto that. Yeah, so for me, I normally bring it up to about the second one or even the first one. Yeah, so you want to make sure that when you sit into the seat and you bring your feet up, you've got a 90-degree angle at your knee. Okay, so make sure your back is resting into there and make sure you're pushing through your legs. Okay, so now I'm going to pick a weight. Okay, so for here, because I tend to want to work through my glutes a lot more when I'm using this workout, it means I push through my heels a lot more. Yeah, so pushing through your heels. Okay, so I take a high, well, my feet nice and high, and then I take a wide stance, whatever position, kind of shoulder width apart. Yeah, so from there I'm just gonna push through my heels, pushing forward. I'm making sure that I don't lock my knees at the top. So just before you lock, nice and soft, you come back again. Yeah, okay, let's go. So my legs are positioned nice and high, and I'm pushing through my heels. I'm making sure I'm not locking my knees at the end of this movement. Yeah, nice and controlled. Make sure to control the weight. Breathing out on your effort, breathing in as you come back. Okay, another way you can do this one is having your feet into the middle. How about so? Yeah. And from there, again, you're gonna work through, making sure you're keeping your legs nice and flat, or your feet nice and flat. Okay, so just pushing through your legs, making sure you're not locking your knees at the end of this movement. Okay, let's try and do 2 more here. So I'm feeling this one more in my quads. Okay, so that's another way of doing that one. Yeah, there's different ways you can position your feet into their back. Today I just used those 2. So one, nice and high, making sure your feet are slightly out, about a 30-degree, or your toes are slightly out, a 30-degree, and then one into the middle. Yeah, most importantly, make sure not to lock your knees at the end of this movement. Okay, people, so that's the leg press. Okay, so next one is an isolated movement. Yeah, so here we're concentrating on working the quads. Yeah, so it's your leg extension. Okay, so you want to make sure that you position yourself where your knee is in line with that pivot point. So that red knob, your knee is in line with there. So how you do that is adjust the seat either back or forward. Okay, so I'm gonna try and adjust. You just pull that knob out and then you push it up. All right, sometimes it's a bit stuck, but just make sure you get it to where you need it to be. So I'm just gonna sit and see if I'm in the right place. So that there. It's about right, yeah? And then the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you adjust the leg pad to a position where it's comfortable for you. So this will depend on your flexibility through your hamstrings, yeah? Sorry, through your quads, not your hamstrings, because we're working the quads here. Okay, so for me, I tend to just go right to the first one, so to 1, yeah? So there, feeling the stretch, and then from there, I'm just gonna pick a weight. All right, you can pick a weight before you actually do the adjustments, yeah? So you get yourself nice and secure, make sure your back is resting into the pad, and then from there, you're just gonna extend upwards, so working through your quads, just try not to hyperextend or overextend through your knees, yeah? So let's go, nice and controlled. Working through your quads. Breathing out on the way up, and then breathing in on the way down. The quads are burning. Let's try and do 2 more. Let's try and do 1 more. Okay, so that's that one. Our next one is where we're working the hamstrings here. And it's the prone leg curl. So what we want to do here, we've got different places to adjust this. First one will be here, yeah? Your forearms. You want to make sure that you're adjusted to where it's nice and comfortable when you're doing this movement, okay? So where it is for me is fine, but if it wasn't, this is where your adjustment is. You just pull that out and adjust it to where you want it to be, okay? So the next thing now I'll adjust this to is making sure that the leg pad is above my ankle, yeah? So again, how you adjust that is through here, yeah? Okay, so for me, I have it on 5, okay? So the next part is adjusting that to where, again, this will depend on flexibility through your hamstrings, yeah? So normally have it on 1, okay? So now those adjustments will mean that when I get on the machine, my knee will be in line with the pivot point, which is the red knob, yeah? So that's where you want your knee to be in line with. And then you want to just make sure you position yourself. So, okay? So we're there. Now, when you're bringing the weight upwards, you want to make sure that you're not working through your lower back. You're keeping your hips nice and stacked to there. It's all coming through your hamstrings, okay? So, let's go. Bring it up to about there. Making sure you're not working through your back. Okay, I'm gonna do a few more. One more. Oh my God, my hamstrings are burning. So that's that one. Okay, so that was the free machines for today. Yeah, hopefully you have fun with those ones, and I hopefully explained everything in clearly. If it's not clear enough, please leave me some comments, and I will try and get back to you and explain everything in more detail if it's not explained proper. All right, people, please don't forget to subscribe. Remember to hit that notification button so you never miss a video, and I'll see you next time with 3 more other machines free.